Greetings and welcome to the Astronomy Picture of the Day podcast. Today's picture is titled Dueling Bands over the Atacama Desert. So, what do we see here? Well, here we see an image of the sky from the Atacama Desert in Chile. And looking up at the sky, and we do see a person there in the foreground, but up in the sky, we see two bands of light going across. And these are two different things, and in fact, two very different things. On the left, we see our Milky Way galaxy. That is our spiral galaxy as we see it from within. And we see the dark dust clouds and bright star clouds that are associated with our galaxy, as well as the pink glow of hydrogen gas from emission nebulae within the galaxy. Now, the galaxy itself is a spiral galaxy. A spiral galaxy is a disk galaxy. It is flattened. So when we look at it from inside in this way, we see the disk of the galaxy, and it will appear to follow a narrow band in the sky. Now, in reality, everything we see in the sky, with very few exceptions, is part of our Milky Way galaxy. So all of the stars that you see here, even those off to the side, are still part of the Milky Way. They just tend to be the stars that are a little bit closer to us and in other directions rather than looking towards the plane of the galaxy. Now, the other band that we see down towards the lower right is the zodiacal light. Now, this is not a galaxy. This is actually part of our solar system. The zodiacal light is dust that orbits in the solar system, small particles, and sunlight is reflected off of these. So essentially, light from the sun heads out of the solar system. Some of that light, a very small fraction of it, bounces off these dust particles and is reflected back to us here at Earth. Now, depending on the exact conditions, it can be a little brighter or fainter. But this is visible generally just before sunrise or just after sunset. The brightest parts of it are going to be those regions nearest to the sun. And in fact, one of the things that we've discovered within the last couple of decades is the origin of the zodiacal light. And we knew that it was dust particles, but this is mostly material that is released by comets that happen to pass close to Jupiter. So Jupiter's gravity will affect those comets, can pull some of their material off, the debris, they can be destroyed, little bits can be left behind, and those become the dust that then reflect the sunlight and give us the zodiacal light. So that was our picture of the day, titled Dueling Bands over the Atacama Desert. We'll be back again tomorrow for the next picture. So until then, have a great day, everyone, and I will see you in class.